Hi everyone, my name is Mighty Phoenix 17 and fortunately we won this war 64-60 and I was badly to starting this base, and I'm not going to show you my base or whatever because I don't want to get ashamed in the first video that I'm uploading. But however, I would like to show you one video that I GoHo'd and got 98%, which is very unlucky for us, um but nowadays the clan rules have changed and percentage do matter, and you can see that we hit a 90.36% in this base in this war. And now I'm going to show you my replay. Now the reason I'm going to show you this replay is that uh, because one can learn things from the mistakes that someone does. Okay, not all lessons are success stories. You can learn something from the failures also. Okay, anyways, so here's my army composition, which is very weird, as you can see, and I have got not so high level heroes, just an 11 level queen and 14 level barbarian king, and I have got level 5 golem in my CC and level 4. As you can see, the rest of the army composition. Now, the reason I'm bringing a P.E.K.K.A here is that P.E.K.K.A directly targets the heroes. Okay, even if the wizards do not target the heroes, the P.E.K.K.A will go for the heroes, and I've seen the P.E.K.K.A just slapping the and fighting the king or queen out of her senses. So the queen is placed in a very sweet position, and the reason I chose this base because the queen and the giant bomb location is ideally placed, and I can just trigger both of them and take out the queen as well. So, and the reason I brought two golems and not one is that because my barbarian king is of low health, and I wasn't sure that if if one golem plus my heroes would be able to take the hit from the CC. And also I brought one giant for to lure the CC, because the CC, as you can see from here, that the range of the CC won't be much and might not trigger the CC effectively. And if the dragon doesn't die, then I'll be fucked. I've just brought hogs. Another reason why I chose this base um, is because that I knew the Tesla location. It is a compact base, and it is not easy to go up in this base. Okay, so go up would fetch me like 2 stars. And anyways, let's get on and see the stack. Here is my giant trying to pull out the CC. So here I did a little mistake of not putting down the poison spell very effectively. As you can see that this balloon right here is not affected by, I could not throw in it, and I didn't have enough troops to pull it in. Okay. So anyways, there's that. And now I waited too long for the poison spell to vanish here. You should not do this. You should immediately deploy your golems. And remember this, that um, that I was too late in deploying all of my troops here, but 1 minute into the raid and you should throw in your hogs. Okay, of course, after taking care that the queen and the the queen, Sissy, and your own heroes are locked on, in a triangular fashion or something. Here goes my jump spell, and I was intending to put the jump spell a little bit that side, but as you can see, it turned out, luckily, it turned out to be alright. Here goes in my king to act as a second shield after my golems bursts, and in goes my P.E.K.K.A, and as you can see, the queen is already dead, and there goes the two giant bombs. Here goes my hogs, and I forgot to trigger the queen ability, but no problem, as my objectives have already been achieved. And as you can see, I have brought 4 heal spells, but you will notice that I don't need the other fourth heal spell. I'll be just dropping all of my heal spells now, because base is so compact that I don't need to actually strategize the placing of my heal spells. Okay, so there's the other one, because there are too many point defenses right here, and the splash damage from the wizard tower could really harm my hogs. Now, as you will see here, as you will notice here, that the wizard tower is doing a lot of damage to my hogs. Another point to note here is that this was a potential spot for a giant bomb. Luckily, this wizard will take down this archer tower and the hogs won't pass to this side. Of course, there was nothing here to pass. The defense buildings were all there. And this is my last heal spell, which I did not need, but in the heat of the battle, I couldn't decide where the giant bombs could be. Okay, it was so plainly clear that after triggering these giant bombs, as you can see, if I draw a line here, then this base is very symmetrical, and the giant bombs were obviously here. As we'll see in a short while, how this when this wizard comes through here, the giant bombs will be triggered. I didn't have enough hogs left, so whatever cleanup I did was with my wizards. Finally got the 2 stars. Now this is one of my favorite army combinations so far. Except this spell, as you can see, it's a Town Hall 9 attack. Okay, if you count the number of spaces, it's still 220 plus 30 from the CC. So you guys can use this deck, and the P.E.K.K.A is for added shield and power. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching.